Hey guys, it's me, Katie. How are ya? These are pictures of my friend Christopher McCartney, Christopher McCarthy's mom, and I think dad. That's a cross. So Chris is my buddy who lives in Sacramento, California. He's an excellent painting contractor and landlord. If you need those things, FYI, Chris McCarthy, McCarthy Paints. You're welcome. Um, but recently, I wanted to talk today about in my writing class. I talk about this a lot. I've got solo show artists and stand-up comics and people writing blogs and people writing books and all kinds of different awesome writers and writer performers in class. And something that comes up a lot, or has been coming up a lot, is what people feel like they're allowed to say in print, and one, and two, being visible in the world with your quote unquote problems, vulnerabilities, or areas of challenge. Now, as a stand up comic and solo show performer for 20 years now, I've gotten, that's Chris talking in the background, I've gotten pretty comfortable with airing my dirty laundry, as it were. In fact, my entire business has been built around, like, here's all the crazy fucked up shit in my life, and here's why it might be funny. Let's look at how it's funny. Or let's make it be funny so I don't have to put a gun in my mouth. And these days, as I've been teaching these classes over and over again, I've come up against some really similar themes with people. And a couple people asked me recently to create a call around those themes. And so, actually, my dear friend Diane Barillas, who lives in a southern country of Guatemala, she said to me, would you be willing to teach a class, an access class, on being you, being seen, being vulnerable on camera or in public? And then two other people said to me, would you be willing to make a little class on being seen, being you on camera and in public? And I was like, yes, I will. I've done classes like this before, and this one feels a little different in that it's really not about performing. This is not a class on performance or how to write jokes or be funny. This is about, like, would you like to be able to just whip your camera out at your random friend Chris's house with no makeup on, with his mom and dad in the background and him talking in the thing, and have it be imperfect and still trust and know that your voice matters? You are enough. You don't have to be somebody else, be more interesting than you are, be more positive than you are, look perfect, be bright and smiley, or be some other person other than you in order to deserve, as it will, to take up space on the interwebs. Like, would you like to have ease with being seen in whatever state you're in? And do you know, oh, you guys, I wish everybody knew this, which is why I want to do this class and why we're doing it. It is your vulnerability. It is your weakness. It is the stuff you think is your shit. It is the truth of where you be right now that unifies people when you share it. When you share all perfect and whatever, that can create things for people too. It can inspire people to show up to a higher level of what they're capable of, and that's great. And it's not or, it's and when you got shit going on and you share that, that invites other people who have that shit going on to be okay with it. If you can be you and be vulnerable being you in public, which means not be in judgment of you and just show up, you are, just by being that, giving other people permission to be them. And how could that ever be anything but a contribution? So join me for this call. It'll be a one-time 2-hour call. We will run a bunch of clearings on all the things I just said. And if this video brought anything up for you, maybe this is a call that would be a contribution to you. So it's a quickie. It's 2 hours, and the details are with this video. And if not, I hope you guys had a lovely time enjoying this lady's weird hair thing and that guy. You're welcome.